Hey, big family, good morning. I have some fertilizing to do today, and then I have to finish mowing. I know the mowing's been going on for like 3 days now. We, we can hopefully finish that mowing project, and then I have to show you something incredible. So I have been shamefully neglective to my watermelon patch. My watermelons were doing so great, and they still are. There's a chance for redemption, but I have not watered them in several days. They desperately need water, and they could use a little help. They could use a little boost, a little kick of some water-soluble fertilizer that we use. Yes, we use fertilizer sometimes when it's needed. And I feel like these plants just could use that extra little help. They could use just a little bit of fertigation. So I put a little fertilizer in my watering can, just a little bit, and I'm gonna go and give them some much needed hydration. And I'm doing it by watering can, and I'm doing it by hand because I'm not going to use the hose. I'm not going to do any overhead watering. I'm just going to try to do as little invasive watering, if that makes sense, as little invasive as possible, and just kind of watering directly on the source. Oh my goodness, y'all. Like I said, I've been shamefully neglective of these melons, and I did not even realize. I have not even checked on them. I hadn't even looked at them. I hadn't even seen in the past few days. And you'll be amazed how much bigger these melons can get in just a few days. Let me show you. Look, I brought my measuring tape. I had to run go get the measuring tape because some of these, oh, look. Oh my goodness, look at that one. And some of these are just as big, if not bigger. I've got some huge ones. I can see them from here down there. I'm gonna measure these. I wanna see which one's the biggest. Okay, this one looks like the biggest one, I think. Let's see. Let's measure it out. Got from the very tip of it, right here where it starts at the vine, all the way down to the back end of it is right at 12, right at a foot. Oh, we got a footer. That is a 1 foot melon and growing. Oh, that's beautiful. We got a 1 foot one. I think that might be the winner, but let's see. Oh, those are not quite as big, but there's like, I see 4 of them on that one plant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And those are about like maybe 5, 6 inches across. Those are little balls. They're not, you know, they're nice and round, and they're not as big as the other one, but these plants are getting loaded down with melons, y'all. And here's our next contender. Next contestant is, let's see how big this one is. Oh, it's only 10 and a half inches. So that foot long one, that one wins it. That one takes it for now. That one's in the lead. Now all these other little tiny melons, they may catch up to that foot long one, and they may pass it on up, and they may become my biggest melons. But for right now, that foot long melon is in the lead. That one's leading for now, but that doesn't mean the other ones can't catch up or even pass it up in the future. Oh, I'm gonna get me a blackberry while I'm out here. Y'all know I can't pass up a big, ripe, juicy blackberry. Oh, love me some blackberries. Yes. We got little figs a coming on. Y'all see them? We got those baby figs. I see them coming. And y'all, that blackberry I just ate was so sweet. If you know what I'm talking about, anybody who grows blackberries or ever had a homegrown blackberry, if you've ever let it ripen to completion, like really ripe, like almost about to turn to mush and fall off the plant, like so ripe, it's the same sweetness as if you had picked a fully ripe strawberry, the reddest, juiciest, sweetest strawberry. Because normally when we think of blackberry, I think of like the tartness of a blackberry. You know, it's got that blackberry flavor. It's not usually as sweet or succulent as, say, a strawberry, but this one I just ate was so sweet. It was as sweet as a ripened strawberry. It was just, I'm not used to blackberries being so good. Like blackberries, I've always liked blackberries, and they're okay and they're good, but they usually have that kind of that little bit of a bite, little bit of tartness. They're usually picked before they're fully all the way ripened. But that one was ripe and squishy and juicy and so sweet. And now for what I wanted to show y'all, what I was talking about earlier, this amazing surprise. I'm gonna get out here. I have to go out here. I have to travel out here in the spot where we had cleared the trees, where we climb over mountains of dirt and limbs and stumps, just to get out here, just to see it. About, I don't know, maybe a month, 6 weeks ago, I can't remember exactly how long, a while, y'all, we had all these extra plants that were coming out of season. It was getting too late to plant them. No one had bought them, and we couldn't give them away, and we just had to get rid of them or chuck them. Well, we had all these plants in these trays, in these little starter trays and 6-packs, and a lot of them were pumpkins. It was Mustang pumpkins, Cherokee tan pumpkins, and there was one other, and I can't remember the other kind, but we had a mixture. We had a mix of pumpkins, and all these pumpkin plants were just going to rot and die. They were just sitting in their cells, and the plants were getting more and more stressed, and they weren't getting planted, and they were just going to sit in those 6-packs and die. Well, my husband had a brilliant idea. He said, why not just put them out somewhere, like put them out in the yard, like stick them out in the dirt. We got lots and lots of cleared land. We got lots of dirt. He said, just throw them out there and see what they do. I said, they ain't never going to live. They ain't never going to make it. He said, well, they're going to die anyway. So it really doesn't matter. 6 in one, half dozen of another. They're going to die anyway. So if they're going to die anyway, may as well give them a shot, right? Well, I did. And I stuck them out here in the dirt, and I forgot about them. I left them. I didn't water them. I didn't take care of them. Completely neglected them. I thought for sure they were dead. I had just written them off. They just died, right? Especially with all that rain. It rained and rained and rained. And then it was brutal hot, no rain. And under those conditions, what's going to live out there with nobody tending to it? Nature found a way, y'all. Nature found a way. Look at this. Something I just like stuck in the ground. And look, those leaves are healthy. This vine is beautiful. And I see some female flowers coming on, and then it's sneaking off. It's vining that way. Look at this. That foliage is pretty. And it's like mounting its way up. And this one's alive and coming on, starting to vine out and stretch. How is that one still going? That one's got a weed coming up in the middle and still going. Now this, I can't tell what kind of pumpkin that is, but that one's different. Obviously the foliage is different, the flower's different. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it's little, but it's alive and well. Here's another one. I found another one. They're just all over because I stuck them everywhere. I stuck them randomly. So, oh, there's some more. There's another one. There's another one. Oh, look here, look here, look here. Oh, yeah. And I think that well, I can't remember. I'm starting to doubt myself now. The ones with the what do you call that? Striad pattern, the light and the dark color, that particular color on the foliage and that particular shape to the leaf. I'm gonna have to look up which one that was. Was that Mustang or Cherokee pumpkin, or what was that? But I can't believe that all this lived out here. Like, wow. Now that's not guaranteeing, oh, there's another one. That's not guaranteeing that any of this will actually make anything. I can't guarantee that any of them will make pumpkins, but heck, I mean, if they want to live, I'm gonna let them live. It's worth a shot, right? And we have rain coming in like 2 days. I think we've got like 3 or 4 straight days of rain. So there's gonna be a lot of rain coming, and I don't know, maybe I could help it out and throw a little compost on it or something. I'm I'm kind of excited now. What if it actually makes a pumpkin, right? I thought for sure that stuff was dead. I can't believe it. It is alive and well. It's actually trying to live. It's trying to do what nature does. Nature found a way. I'm so proud of it. I'm so glad my husband told me to just try it, you know, just stick it somewhere, because that's really what you need to do. If you have extra plants, if you have things that, you know, you didn't really plan for, you don't have room for, just put them somewhere, you know, if they're just going to die anyway, if you're just going to throw them out. Instead of throwing a plant out, maybe give it a chance to live. See what it does. Just, why not? I mean, what's it going to hurt? In this case, it actually paid off. That makes me so happy. That just like made my day right there. I knew it. I told myself not to go shower and relax and cool off that much. I told myself not to change clothes and settle in for the day at lunchtime, because that was too soon. I knew I was going to go back outside. You know how when there's just some stuff that you got to do, there's some things you still got to take care of outside. I know it's hot. I know it's just hotter than the blazes. I know it's miserable. I know the air feels like it hits you in the face with a wet blanket and you can't breathe. I know it's muggy as heck. I know all these things. I know it. However, there are some things that still need to be done, so one must carry on. So even though I have showered and changed clothes, off I go again into the to brave the heat of the Alabama weather to help my plants and my animals. For the sake of my plants and my animals, this must be done. I'm not doing any hard labor out here. There's just some things that need to be taken care of. Also, very important thing we got to do tonight is prep for the sale. So here I go to get sweaty again. Wish me luck. Biscuit, what did you do? Biscuit. Oh my goodness. Biscuit. You popped it, girl. You shredded it. Oh.
Hey, Mom.
That one's done for.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, hey, honey.
At least she still likes to play with it.
Right.
It's our second ball popped.
But we got to take it away from her and throw it away, and I have to get her a new one now.
But
Yeah.
she likes to play with it. Let her keep it.
Oh,
Watch,
honey, I can't.
Biscuit.
No. Oh,
Let me see
Biscuit.
your
Biscuit, come on, baby. Be reasonable, baby. Be reasonable. I know she loves it, but...
Look, it's still works.
Oh, no.
See, it still works.
I know she loves it, but I've got to get her a new one. I'll get you a different one, baby. I promise. Poor baby, y'all. Poor baby. She loves her soccer ball. And I have to get her another one. The poor baby, she loves it so much. She'll drag that thing everywhere, all over the yard, all over the farm. She would bring it inside if I let her. Oh, and I know they don't last forever. It's okay. I will get you a new one, baby. Don't worry. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not throwing that. I'm not going to throw that one. I'll get you another one, baby. I'm headed to town today. I'll get you another one. I'll get it this evening. Don't worry. I'll replace it. And you know, another thing I forgot to check on, you know how when you get to harvesting things so often and so much, you forget to really check everything, and you forget about some plants for a while, and then it'll get away from you, and then by then the fruit of the plant has grown kind of big. Well, this is one thing I forgot. There is a big, beautiful Rosalina eggplant right there. Oh, that thing is pretty. And that is just about right for harvesting. See if I can get it. There we go. Just about right for harvest. Yeah, and for frying that up. I want to fry that up and try it. Oh yeah, it feels good. That's just the right feeling that you want and the look you want on your Rosalina eggplants. You know, these might be weeds and stuff. Oh, there's my bucket. Gotta get that out of here. Found my other bucket. These might be weeds right here, but those sure are some pretty weeds. Kind of like in the shape of elephant ears, but I know they're not. It's some sort of invasive weed that grows around here, but man, it sure is pretty. Hate to cut that down and get rid of that. Because if it's a plant that you want, it's not technically a weed, right? Technically. Grow, Spanish lavender, grow. Come on. I still gotta tear that cabbage out of there. It's just sitting there just going to waste and just rotting. I may as well tear it out. Aren't these cupcake cosmos just the prettiest thing? I know they're kind of wilty right now and just struggling a little bit in the heat, but oh, those blooms are just beautiful. I love all the different colors that they throw off. And when they first bloom, their flowers are just so like delicate and soft and dainty looking. And y'all, it is so hot, the comfrey is sad. That's what happens to a big old comfrey plant when it gets hot and dry. It's miserable and it wants to be cooled off, and I need to get the hose and just douse it and soak it real good. But that's what happens to a sad, pouty, miserable comfrey plant. And it'll come right back to life and perk right back up after I give it plenty of water. Now I'm gonna mosey on down the driveway. Hey, Biscuit. Biscuit's gonna walk with me. And I'm gonna go see what came because I got a notification on my phone saying that a package was delivered. I think I know what it might be, so let's mosey on down here and see. Biscuit, come here, don't go too far, wait for me. Wait for me, Biscuit Basket, good girl. Yeah, wait at the gate, good girl, stay. Good girl, yeah, wait for Mama. Let's see what we got. Aha! Oh, I think I know what this is. Yep, I'm pretty sure I know what's in that box. And got us some other stuff. Oh, another little prawn package. I think my daughters have ordered something. Pretty sure that's what that's about. Hey, Annie. Now, our daughters always notify us before they order something, but sometimes I forget. Hey, Miles. Sometimes I forget, and I'm like, oh, did y'all ask me about that? And they go, oh, yeah, I remember you said, yeah. And then I will remember. I mean, it's not like they're trying to pull one over on me. They legitimately did ask me if they could order such and such, and they have their own money. Oh, I'm just walking the packages back down.
Walk in the grass. That's the sidewalk.
The sidewalk?
Yeah, the sidewalk is the grass.
My goodness. Evidently, I'm walking on his sidewalk. Okay. I'm gonna have to put up some signs for him, some stop signs, pretend red lights. I'm gonna have to build some actual signs and just paint on them and write some traffic signs. Invent little traffic signs for him to use as his little toy town. Wouldn't that be cute? I think we should do that. I already sometimes play police officer for him or taxi person. I've played so many roles over the years. And it's just awesome to have all this room and space to actually have like a road and a pretend town for him. And I think I should make little pretend signs for him and just stick them on the side of the grass or something and just write on them. That'd be so cute. But yeah, our daughters have their own money and their, own allowances and stuff, and they can order their own stuff if they need it. They just have to clear it through us first, which I think is good and healthy because we live in a world where we get packages brought straight to our door. Amazon delivers it real quick, and I'm guilty of it too. Boy, I'll hit that order button on Amazon in a heartbeat. I gotta really control myself. And it's a good learning experience for them, because if you learn that control and that self-discipline when you're young, you won't have to be like me and learn it when you're older. I'm still trying to learn that self-discipline. But let me get this package inside and I can show y'all what I got. I got something really cool.
Beep, beep.
How you doing?
Good. Mom.
Hey.
Two things. Number one, stop walking in the road.
Sorry, I forgot. And number
On
two?
the sidewalk.
Okay, I'm over on the sidewalk.
And number two is, can I ride the mower? Can I drive the mower?
You're not big enough to drive the mower, but you can ride with somebody if you're in their lap. Remember, you got to be 12 to drive the mower by yourself.
You said tractor.
And tractor, both 12. 12 is going to be a big year for you. It won't be long. Love
Actually,
you.
it will, because I'm 7.
That's okay. It'll go by faster than you think. Love you.
Love you.
Hey, Avery. Hey,
Yeah?
Avery. Look.
Whoa.
That's my Rosalina eggplant.
It's
Isn't it pretty?
huge.
It's lovely, huh? I'm going to eat
So
it.
pretty.
I
I love
fried
fried eggplant.
Yeah, you going to eat it with me?
Mm-hmm.
I'll share it with you.
All right.
Oh, and guess what? I took the dress tape outside and I measured our biggest watermelon right now that's growing is a foot.
Really?
A foot long watermelon already.
Wow.
We're going to grow some melons, girl.
Yeah, I saw there's a bunch out there too.
Yeah, it's loaded. Well, I was wrong. This Amazon package was not for the girls, it was for me, because I had ordered embroidery needles and a stitch remover. I don't know if y'all know what this is. Any of y'all who sew, you will recognize this. This is a stitch remover, little hook thing that you pull the stitch out when you have made a mistake and you have to rip it, just like in knitting when you have to rip all your knits out, except with knitting, you just literally just pull your work apart and it just unravels. Well, with embroidery or sewing, you have to rip that stitch out. But I got all this little canister right here of needles. And these are embroidery needles, or otherwise known as needlepoint needles. And they're beautiful, and they have that nice big open eye on them, so I can actually get the teeny tiny little thread in there. Because I have trouble threading the needle through that eye sometimes. It's just so little and it's hard, and I'm just not that talented yet. And I got these little thimbles and hand protectors, these little pieces that are going to protect my hands, because I have stabbed myself so many times already. I just started learning embroidery. I've stabbed myself a lot. Now, what's in this package? Now, this is the really exciting part that I really wanted to show you guys. I ordered the 3 Little Cajun Pigs. I ordered another storybook, so I will be reading this soon on probably my next video for you guys. I'll be reading in a Cajun accent, best I can. I'll be reading the 3 Little Cajun Pigs. It's one of those funny stories that y'all have asked for right after y'all got done seeing the Petite Rouge Riding Hood video, and y'all thought that was so funny. I did too. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And y'all saw the video at I'm a Survivor, and y'all saw Lester recording me in my Cajun speak. And y'all have requested, a lot of y'all have requested for me to do it again, and to read another story or to say another story in a Cajun accent. Well, they have more stories, and I found one, and I'm going to read it for you guys very soon. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.